Fans share interesting takes on whether Robyn Brown is a gatekeeper to Kody Brown's biological children. And Robyn Brown's changing views on living in monogamy explained. She's got so much to say about these relationships. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is being looked at for her potential gatekeeping tendencies by fans of the show who wonder if she's been the thing that stands between Kody Brown and his biological kids. Throughout Sister Wives' run, Kody's kids with Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown's kids have had their issues with their father. Though it's always been clear that Kody had far more children than he could care for, the kids of the original wives have since taken issue with the way their father has been apparent to them in comparison to his younger children. In recent episodes of the series, it's been clear that Kody's relationships with his older kids have a large blockade standing in their way, with Robyn in the middle of everything. According to some Reddit users, Robyn's been the gatekeeper when it comes to Kody's relationships with his older children, blocking those who she doesn't want around. Reddit user Lil Poobles, Kody feels that Robyn's the more comfortable person of the two of them to speak to, meaning the kids are afraid of him. Tiny Conflict 2107 explained, Robyn is the gatekeeper to him having relationships with his other non-Robyn children. Although Robyn has long been held as one of the villains of Sister Wives, it's clear that in recent seasons, she's come across as far more of a villain than before. Kody's only remaining wife has been a difficult part of the series for viewers, as she's consistently advocated for the rest of the family to conform to her ways or admit they're doing something to wrong her. With Kody's older children, it's clear that Robyn doesn't appreciate the way most of them speak to her, which makes it difficult for the kids to get through to Kody. The Brown family patriarch feels that if his children aren't being courteous in the way he deems appropriate toward Robyn, they're being disrespectful to him. While he doesn't understand that their relationship with him isn't exactly the same as his relationship to Robyn, he's made it clear to the majority of his kids that he doesn't want to have a relationship with them without Robyn involved. This has pushed a lot of the Brown kids away from Kody, as they don't want to condone Robyn's victimization tactics. Sister Wives viewers have predicted this would happen, but seeing it is tough. Although Sister Wives viewers have long understood that Robyn and Kody's reality is very different from the reality the rest of the family lives in, it's clear that things are shifting for the family once again. As Kody and Robyn come to realize what's happening with their family on screen, Sister Wives viewers have taken the opportunity to share their longtime beliefs about Robyn and her micromanagement of Kody's relationships. Working as the go-between for Kody and his kids, she's taken the autonomy away from Kody in a very specific area of the Sister Wives patriarch's life. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has had shifting views surrounding plural marriage and monogamy throughout the years, which has been confusing at times for viewers of the show. Robyn, who married Kody Brown in 2014 after 4 years of courting, has spent the majority of her life in the Apostolic United Brethren (AUB) Church, a fundamentalist group that branched off from the Church of Latter-day Saints. The Mormon Church has several different branches, and the AUB group is a sect of traditional Mormonism that takes a bit of a firmer stance on some of the more traditional areas of practice. With Robyn having been deeply entrenched in the idea of plural marriage throughout her life, she knew that it was something she was interested in pursuing for herself. While her first marriage to David Jessup produced her 3 eldest children, she didn't find the love of a lifetime in her first husband. Instead, after continuing to go to church and invest in her faith, Robyn met Kody, and the two found a fondness for one another that quickly turned into a genuine love. While Robyn knew she would be entering a plural marriage, she wasn't in the most optimal position. While Kody and Robyn courted for years before she married into the Brown family, their relationship began when she met Kody at her cousin's church during an event. Located a few hours away from the family's homestead at the time, there are some conflicting stories about whether or not Meri Brown was present when Robyn and Kody met, but the pair did find each other for the first time at a church event. While the Sister Wives stars have romanticized the story in the years since their first meeting, it seems like they were interested in each other right away. Kody likely talked about his plural marriage to Robyn in their first meetings, and it was clear that she was interested in joining a pre-existing family. With Kody having married his original 3 wives much earlier in his life, his relationship with Robyn became something different. According to both sister wives stars, Robyn pursued Kody and wanted to be part of a plural marriage, but he was interested in her as well. As the pair grew closer, Robyn then got to know Meri, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown before joining the family with her kids, which was documented on screen. Although Robyn has lived both plural marriage and monogamy, she was adamant that she wanted to be in plural marriage early in the run of sister wives. Clear about having sought out a spouse who was already married because of her faith, Robyn wanted to find herself in a better situation than she'd been in with her first husband. When getting to know Kody, the fact that he was already married and had at least 10 other children was a positive for Robyn. Though she knew there could be pitfalls to plural marriage, it was still something Robyn wanted desperately. After years of plural marriage that became more difficult as time went on and things in the world changed, Kody and Robyn had their lives turned upside down when his other marriages imploded. Kody's relationship with Christine had been rocky since Robyn joined the family, but after several years of feeling like their relationship wasn't something they were able to fix, Christine decided to leave Kody and the rest of the family behind. Moving to Utah to be closer to her grown children, Christine started a domino effect, making it clear that none of Kody's other marriages were safe anymore. Kody and Meri had issues for years, but it was a major fight with his other wife, Janelle, that sparked things for his 2 original marriages. While Kody and Meri had their problems after she cheated on him with an online partner only to get catfished and exposed publicly, Meri was under the impression that their relationship was changing for the better. Unfortunately, Kody didn't want things to improve. Elsewhere, Janelle and Kody got into such a significant argument that it ended their 30-year marriage. With so much turmoil, Robyn seemed to cling to the idea of monogamy with Kody. Although Robyn seemed invested in plural marriage earlier in her life, when Kody's other marriages imploded, it appeared like she wasn't actually interested in the practice if it meant sharing Kody with others. Robyn's plural marriage with Kody worked because he paid very little mind to Christine, Janelle, or Meri, and clearly prioritized his relationship with her. Now, Robyn has made it clear she doesn't want to share the love outside of her marriage, making it clear that the sister wives star isn't interested in plural marriage if she isn't the center of attention, the way she is with Kody. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown caught backlash last season for clutter, but this season even more strange things show up in the background when filming inside her house on the TLC series. For a while there, all the filming at Robyn's house happened outside. Now the cameras come back inside this season. But some strange things pop up in the background again. And it looks different from what the fans eyed before. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown weathers the cold. Last season on Sister Wives, Meri Brown shivered as she sat in Robyn Brown's yard with her for a visit. Fans questioned why she didn't invite her inside. But they now think they know why, once Robyn finally lets the cameras into her home. So, when the cameras got back inside, fans saw the discombobulation. Viewers surmised that is what she likely wanted to keep hidden. Now, this season, it looks like she uncluttered her house. But fans suggest a better description. They think she pushed it all to one side to give the cameras a clean shot, as seen in the photos below. Robyn organized here, but not there. In the last Sister Wives episode, the kids were hanging out in the dining room, seemingly doing homework. When the camera pans the area, it looks well organized and clean. Gone is the clutter seen in last season. In that same room, but the camera lens soon finds the pile of stuff again, however fleeting. So, some viewers first thought it was a refreshing look at the inside of Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's home. Then, it looks like the camera catches the stuff once strewn around, only it appears someone just piled in another location. So, when the camera goes too far out of the room, it captures the clutter, if only for a second. Then, not long after that, Kody and Robyn head out on a date. As the couple walks through the kitchen to get to the door, the cameras follow them. It is fast, but the screenshots below catch a bit of a mess. Sister Wives fans suggest hoarding. This Sister Wives family consists of 5 kids and 2 adults. So, that is a total of 7 people in this family. Their huge dining room table can easily accommodate that many seated for a meal. So, why would you have a second huge table right next to it? Sister Wives fans found this a bit odd. It is such a bright and airy room, but not with too much furniture stuffed into it. So, it looks like a section of her home was swept clean for the cameras. But not all of it. In the next screenshots, clutter emerges. Sweep it under the rug, or into a corner. Fans suggest the dining room was cleared for filming. They now assume it was done by piling up the stuff where the camera wouldn't capture it. But, as the camera follows Robyn and Kody out the door for their date night, it finds the clutter again. Sister Wives fans became enraged last season when bottles of supplements and medications appeared left within the kids' reach at Robyn's place. You can't read the labels on the bottles in the screenshot above. But while the bottles seem to dwindle in number, they are still on the countertop in reach of her young kids. So, it looks like Sister Wives gave fans a look at Robyn Brown's house tidied up. Or at least a section of it. When first seeing this, the viewers thought she was working on her clutter tendency. But that thought blew out the window when the camera went further into Robyn's house. As Robyn and Kody made their way out, Sister Wives fans caught a quick glimpse at the clutter behind the couple. To the viewers, it seemed more of the same from last season. Sister Wives. Robyn spiffs up one section. So, with a little deductive reasoning, it looks like Robyn Brown only cleaned up the dining room to use as the designated filming area. But, the fans see this as a smoke and mirror ploy. They think Robyn was likely prompted to have a clean space for the fans to see on camera. Especially after she caught so much backlash for her lack of housekeeping last season. But, some fans admit that while her home seems too cluttered for most people, it is much better than last season. That seems to be the case, in the screenshots from the Sister Wives scenes below. For a second, Sister Wives fans thought Robyn Brown traded in the clutter to overstuff her home with furniture. When they spotted the two huge dining room tables next to each other, they tried to figure out the reason for this. So, it looked like she picked up a new habit, and is now supplying enough table space for a small army. Plus, viewers suggest her idea of uncluttering might be as simple as pushing stuff out of the scope of the camera lens on the TLC series. Meri Brown's husband, Caleb Brush, very rarely shares on social media. On Friday, however, Sister Wives fans did a double take when they caught an unexpected post from Caleb on their feed. Caleb was posting in honor of his wife in celebration of a special milestone. What's going on? Meri Brown celebrated her 26th birthday on Thursday. Her husband, Caleb, who normally doesn't have much to say when it comes to social media, took the time to pen out a sentimental message for his lady. In his post, Caleb shared a photo of his little family unit. In the snap, he and Maddie are standing in front of one another. Maddie is holding the couple's young daughter, Gwendlyn. Caleb is holding their son, Axel. All four are wearing happy smiles as they enjoy a day outside. In his caption, Brush wished his wife a happy birthday. He goes on to tell her how lucky and blessed he and the children are to have her in their lives. Happy birthday, my dear soulmate and friend, Caleb wrote, 26 never looked better on you. We are truly blessed to have you in our lives. Thank you for being you. Love you to the moon and back. Maddie and Caleb Brush have been married since 2016. The couple is doing quite well for themselves. They currently have two beautiful children together. Maddie and her family currently live in North Carolina. The couple moved to the southern state back in 2019, leaving their previous home in Nevada. Caleb and Maddie made the decision to officially move to the East Coast after he got a job offer that he couldn't resist. Despite being a lot further from her mother, Janelle, and the rest of her family, Maddie is thriving. Fans have loved watching her grow over the years and are so happy to see what a wonderful mother she has become. This is especially so when it comes to Maddie and Caleb's daughter, Evie. Meri Brown advocates for Evie. Meri Brown has been very open with fans and the public about the struggles that her beautiful daughter, Evie, has been through since birth. According to People, while Maddie was pregnant, doctors issued a prognosis that no parent wants to hear. Their daughter would be born with a rare condition called oglodaicly, which causes missing finger and hand formations. Additionally, Evie would also be diagnosed with facto syndrome, a condition that affects bone formation in the womb. Gwendlyn was born with several limb malformations in addition to a bowed tibia bone and a missing calf bone. Eventually, after speaking to numerous specialists, Mom and Dad made the decision to have the doctors perform an amputation on their daughter's foot. While Sister Wives fans were shocked by the decision, Mom and Dad assure the public that it's really the best option. Because of the malformities in her limbs and bones, the child's mobility would be significantly reduced and limited. Removing the extremity at such a young age will allow her to transition more flawlessly into a prosthetic where she will gain fuller access to her body's abilities than her natural extremity would have allowed. As we stated previously, Meri Brown and her family have been living in their new, North Carolina home. While she has opted not to pursue a polygamous lifestyle, she hasn't lost contact with her family or siblings. In fact, a few weeks ago, Maddie's younger sibling, Ysabel Brown, moved in with her, Caleb and the kids. Ysabel is Kody Brown's 14th child. Her mother is Christine Brown. Despite the fact that Christine just this week officially left the marriage, Ysabel and Maddie's relationship has not been affected. Additionally, it appears there are no hard feelings from Janelle's corner either. Janelle was just as excited about Ysabel moving to North Carolina as Maddie was. One made up because of how ugly it is, but it's real. Someone in another thread claimed Paedon was the one designing pieces and Robyn claimed that she was, so this could very likely be where the design inspo came from. She believed hard in expecting the other wives to work that business hobby. Christine Brown announcing her plan to leave Kody Brown meant she had uncharted territory in front of her. Together with the Sister Wives star for 27 years, she didn't know much else. When she announced it, she didn't go into detail. She simply wanted everyone to know she'd done it. In a recent Instagram post, Maddie announced that her sister would be coming to stay with them. Added another Brown to our East Coast tribe. Ysabel is moving in, she wrote excitedly. Maddie's mother, Janelle Brown, immediately commented on the post. "It's going to be epic," she explained in reply to her daughter's excitement. Lonely no more. Christine Brown has a very familiar next-door neighbor at her new $1 million home in Utah, who lives near the Sister Wives star now. Sister Wives star unhappy in plural marriage. Christine Brown has been expressing her displeasure with Kody Brown and his 3 other wives for years. She even tried to get them all to agree to move back to Utah. However, Christine's efforts were futile. Neither Kody or his other wives wanted to leave Arizona. After years of struggle, the Sister Wives star threw in the towel. Christine Brown announced the end of her polygamous relationship with Kody Brown earlier this week. The TLC star sold her home in Arizona and found herself a cushy $1.1 million house in Utah. But is she there alone? Over the summer, Janelle Brown shocked fans by revealing that she was living in an RV on the family's Coyote Pass land. Despite loving the RV life, Janelle admitted that she couldn't survive in the RV through the winter. So, fans have been speculating that she's living with Christine Brown in Utah. Meri Brown owns a bed and breakfast in Utah, as well. While Meri and Janelle are rumored to all be spending a lot of time in Utah, Kody and Robyn Brown are still in Arizona. The end of Christine and Kody's relationship, and her move to Utah, will likely play out on the upcoming season of Sister Wives. Is Christine Brown lonely in Utah without Kody? A recent report about who lives near her indicates the answer is no. Despite leaving the plural family, the Sister Wives star has familiar neighbors. Her 26-year-old daughter Aspyn lives in the same area as Christine. While Christine and Kody's daughter Ysabel moved to North Carolina recently, but 11-year-old Truely still lives with Christine. The Sun reports that Christine's new home is just a few minutes' drive to Aspyn and her husband, Mitch Thompson's home. Sister Wives viewers watched as Kody Brown walked his daughter down the aisle in her 2018 wedding to Thompson. So, even without Kody and her former Sister Wives, Christine Brown is surrounded by family in Utah. Is Christine Brown of Sister Wives being courted by a new polygamous family? Fans know the TLC star is currently enjoying the single lady life in Utah after nearly 3 decades of being tied to Kody. It, however, turns out that a woman leaving one polygamous family for another is extremely common. After Christine Brown issued an official statement confirming her decision to leave Kody Brown, fans have wondered what this might mean for her future. Was she going to start dating? Was she done with the polygamist lifestyle? Would she find another polygamous family to join? As we previously reported, Christine Brown is living large after purchasing a duplex in Utah for $1.1 million. She and her youngest child Truely are currently living there together. Fans know Christine spent the last 3 decades of her life being part of a polygamous family. Is she leaving the lifestyle or is she just leaving Kody? Turns out, Christine Brown's cousin suspects it is only a matter of time before the Sister Wives star finds another polygamous family to be a part of. Her cousin, Janelle Brown, sat down with the Sun to discuss Christine and Kody's split. Christine's cousin points out that Christine was born into the polygamous lifestyle. She has relatives that are leaders in the community. It is the only lifestyle she's ever known. So, her cousin speculates it would make sense for her to join another family. With her ties to reality TV, Christine Brown would be a big catch for any family looking to land on the spotlight by association. So, it would make sense for other polygamous families to be courting her already. Janelle Brown explained to the outlet she was just 13 when she escaped the polygamous lifestyle. She, however, passes no judgment on how Christine chooses to live her life. It's very common for a woman to leave one polygamous relationship and enter a new one because it's familiar territory. She continued, if she's wanting to continue believing that, then that's her choice. I wish her the best and I hope she'll have a good outcome and find happiness in whatever she pursues. Overall, it sounds like Christine's cousin just wants her to be happy with whatever she decides to do with her future. Sister Wives fans follow the ladies on social media hoping for gossip and updates on the family drama in between seasons. Right now, with all of the attention on the family in the wake of Christine Brown officially leaving Kody, there are more eyes than ever on the show's stars. On Friday, Meri Brown did a live stream with fans on Instagram. Meri spoke and candidly spoke about her thoughts on the extra attention and calling out tabloid writers everywhere. Meri Brown wants to discuss nothing of substance. On Friday evening, Meri Brown and her business partner, Jen Sullivan, went live on Instagram for their regular installment of Fridays with Friends. Every week, the two ladies live stream with followers and just chat about what's going on in their lives and other random assortments of topics. The pair will interact with fans and answer questions. When the stream began, there were nearly 1,600 people tuning into the chat, many of whom were hoping for some insight on the latest Sister Wives drama. Unfortunately for them, Meri commented very early on that she would not be talking about the show, her family, or answering any questions about the latest happenings. She gently informed viewers that they are there to discuss nothing of substance. A few moments later, when viewers began asking repeatedly for information regarding Christine's recent announcement, Meri was quick to shut that down as well. I am going to just say it right now and I'm not going to speak on it anymore, that the announcement is not something I am going to speak to it again. Later, at about 11 minutes in, Jen Sullivan commented that they were speaking to the 587 friends who stuck around. The stream had started at triple that amount and the ladies quipped jokingly about what the reason for the exodus of views might be. Meri gave a chortle and said, "Nope, we're not talking about the latest family announcements, oh. I'm out," referencing the volumes of people that had left the feed. A breath later, she comments, "It was probably all of the tabloid writers," taking a sip of her drink and eyeballing the camera knowingly over her cup. In response, Jen says, "If there's that many, we know where all the unemployed went." Fans feel right at home with Meri. The live stream lasted about an hour before the connection glitched out. Followers seem to feel right at home amongst the chit-chat. Meri, Jen, and their mostly female viewer base discussed everything from Meri's love of LuLaRoe to her interior decor preference. Subsequently, at one point there was even a 20-minute interlude of fans sending in tacky dad jokes and she read and reacted to them on air. Meri Brown may be a TLC reality star, but she's also a regular person with regular people problems. She also has some problems that aren't so regular. On Friday, the single mother of one went live for her weekly Fridays with Friends, live series and dished on an embarrassing secret that even family members have been calling her out for. On Friday, Meri Brown and her friend, business partner, Jen Sullivan jumped on Instagram to record their latest installment of their Fridays with Friends series. Every week these two pals open a live stream for their followers where they talk about their week, what's going on in their lives, and an array of other things as they bounce from topic to topic. While Meri Brown absolutely loves checking in with fans and getting to know them, she makes no bones about the feed not being full of gossip. Towards the beginning of the stream, the reality star reminds fans that while she welcomes any and all to jump in on the fun and hang out, she won't be spilling any family tea. She says that this is not the time or place for a tell-all, and warns that if her viewers are there hoping for details of the ins and outs regarding her family life, that they are going to be disappointed. For Meri, the whole point of her weekly live stream is to chat with online friends and fans. It's a space she can enjoy to get away from persistent reality drama, and she adamantly tells fans to leave it at the door, because she won't respond to it. Fans who have been following Meri Brown over the last year know that she recently took over ownership of a family business. The Sister Wives star runs Lizzie's Heritage Inn, a quaint bed and breakfast located in Paedon, Utah. After purchasing the inn back in 2017, she and her mother Bonnie brought the facility back to life, turning it back into a bed and breakfast. The home had been owned mostly by Meri's direct descendants back down the line, though it was sold outside the family for a period of time. According to the inn's history, Meri desperately wanted to bring the inn back into the family and bought it several years ago. Meri's mother, Bonnie, resided in the home until her passing. The inn is a special historical experience. A snapshot in time, furnished with gorgeous antique furniture, ornate quilts, and turn-of-the-century decor, Meri prides herself on having kept a hold of these items to share with her guests. One viewer asked Meri what her favorite place was to buy the vintage items she uses to decorate the inn. In response, Meri giggles and says that a lot of the items that she has there are actually true vintage items passed down from her mother and grandmother, Lizzie. Some of the items, however, are not vintage at all. In fact, the celeb says, some of it comes from HomeGoods. During her live stream, Meri admits that she has a bit of a hoarding problem. According to her, she has a lot of stuff. She says that people in her family like to mock her because she likes to hold on to things and keep them in good condition. She justifies her hoarding behaviors by saying that she got it honest. Meri tells fans that if her grandma Lizzie hadn't held on to things and her mom hadn't held on to things, she wouldn't have had any of the gorgeous antique furnishings to put back into the inn to create its signature period decor. In jest, her friend, Jen notes that she created the #NotaHoarder just for Meri. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.